Don't be absurd. Donald and Douglas went through very much generations. First they turned blue, first they were black and never had nameplates even. They didn't even know what engine they were. Now they got painted and now Donald's now black, but Douglas still in his blue livery. Donald would always ask, "Hey Douglas, why are you always blue?" "I don't know. Maybe it's because you're trying to look like Thomas over there." "Well, I am not trying to look like Thomas," he said in an angry voice. "Hey, you don't have to be so rude about it. I was just joking." "Well, don't joke around like that." And Douglas went to go and take his train. Oh, goodness! Sorry. Laugh, Donald. Groaned Douglas. Sorry about that. As Douglas went off, since the last locomotive parked, he had to turn off on a turntable. He had to take a slow goods. "Oh, man, this is what I don't like about the days," he said. "Remember, Douglas, don't be absurd." Ugh. Don't be absurd, said the trucks. "Oh, be quiet," he said. "Dirty little things. You guys shouldn't even exist. Now be quiet." "Don't be absurd, don't be absurd," he said to himself. "Don't be absurd. I'm Donald and I shouldn't be absurd." "Yeah, right. I don't want to hear absurd as being weird." Douglas didn't like it when people tell him what to do. It's only his own self. "Now, Douglas, don't be absurd." Ugh. Everywhere Douglas went, everyone kept on saying, "Don't be absurd, Douglas. Just be yourself." Every time Douglas would hear that word, he would get angry. "I'll show him what absurd means. And I'll show him what a really useful engine is. Absurd! Don't be absurd! I'll show him. I'll show him." "I'll show you what absurd means," said Douglas.
I've always felt like I need to prove myself to you.
But some broken track was there, and Douglas didn't realize it. He was just thinking too much about what he would say to Douglas when they next met. Oh no! He slipped down. "Oh no! Help!" he said as he slipped down into an old ditch. "Oh no!" he said as he slithered down into an old track. The fat controller was here. So you wanted to show your brother on how not to be absurd. You certainly did that by teaching yourself to be absurd. Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to do this. Yes, I know that. And I forgive you. But he's true, and everyone else is. You need to stop being absurd. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. This won't happen again. That's what I want to hear. Your brother Donald will come here and you'll get a new coat of paint. That way you can feel yourself happy and you'll get some coal and water and you'll feel as good as new. Into a hole? Oh my gosh, I am so I told him not to be absurd. What did I tell him? But he didn't stop being absurd. He coupled up to the train to save him. We'll get you out. What is this stuff? He was finally able to get it. They couldn't get Douglas out of on time, because if they did get him out, he would be late. So they had to send another engine to do his work. And since that other engine goes much more faster than Douglas, I'm here, said 4609 as he coupled up to the train.
What is that? Hey, you ready to that?
Now I have another engine doing my work. Looks like you were being absurd, Douglas. Shut up, you big dirty weasels. Ow, ow, okay, ow, ow, okay. He came back. You know where he is? Yes, I'm just...
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. The two friends went to go get him out. He's located right here, Donald. Alright, let me put my brakes. Their wheels chugging, getting him out of the rails. Okay, now switch the points. It's time. get you out, Douglas. Going down there. I'm here, he said. Everything's coupled up. Try your best. I hope he's strong enough to get back up. Loco 060 was right. They were both... Donald was strong enough to get his twin brother out of the old hole. Hooray! Douglas is saved! As everybody was dozing off, as everybody started to doze off, even Loco 060 and class compound, all except for Donald and Douglas. Donald, I'm sorry I have been hard on you earlier today. I didn't really mean to. Hey, it's okay. It's always okay. But just remember this from now on. Never be absurd, because this is what you get yourself in. Just take advice from me. I don't care if you're mean, and I don't care if you really do anything bad. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay. Just always remember never to be absurd, and you might make your goals. Then they both smiled to each other. Douglas, wake up! What is it? There's a surprise for you. About what? Go to the steamworks. Okay. The sun shone really bright. The engines were still sleeping. Then he heard a whistle he just knew he had to listen to. He saw who it was. Look at me now! You look splendid, he said Donald and Douglas. Now you look like me. They both had black tenders, but with different numbers. Now you have the same livery as me. Both of them, now since both of them were black, they now knew. Now Douglas learned his lesson. Never to be absurd and do things right, and you will reach your goals. Now they're both twins. And from now on, they agreed to always get through things together. The end.